everyone. It's the New Year episode of Just a Chat with Bunmi Alabi. Wow, happy New Year to you all. It's 2025 and we made it. Yes, you made it. I'm super excited for this new year. Yes, 1st of January 2025. Wow. 2024 has been full of events, activities, basketballs, both online, offline, everything. But against all odds, we are still standing, and I thank God for the gift of life. I thank God for the gift of for provision. I thank God for sustenance. I thank God for the gift of you that has always been with us, and you've been watching us with your data. I want to appreciate you. For those who have subscribed, thank you very much. And if you have not subscribed, please kindly do this year. This is a new year, and I want us to work together because there are so many amazing things we are doing together. Yes, this is New Year. And we are not just doing okay, New Year, new resolution, I want to do this, but we are working together as a team in 2025 so that we can achieve greater success this year. And I have wonderful people here together with me. At least some of our colleagues are not here, but greetings and shout out to them. Shout out to our one and only Mrs. Ibirogba, Auntie Vicky, yes, Auntie Vicky of Just a Chat. Can you imagine? See, I've forgotten how I used to call you. That shows that we have really missed you on Just a Chat. We love you so much, and we have Mrs. Akibulejo. She has an event that she can be here today, but we love you, sending love to you, and she's also sending love to all our viewers. But with me here, I have our one and only celebrated stylist, our MOG in the building. Please welcome with me Omolo. You can see that she's still looking.
That was last year.
They're still giving that Omolo vibe now because I love your outfit.
Thank you.
The
accessories.
New
Year, new thing. Happy
thing.
New Year, everyone. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy
Yes.
to witness 2025.
Yeah. It's a
You know,
privilege.
But yeah, we are here. Yes, and we are still
Yeah.
moving.
Exactly.
Not just moving with speed.
Moving with
Yes.
speed,
All glory to God.
And before we go on, please welcome with me. It's been long she's been here again.
Yes,
If it's even 2 or 3 weeks that she has been here, I would say it's been long because we always love our vibe on Just a Chat. And I know all our fans that are watching us too. Some might be saying, where is that made now? You know that video that made that trend? That video there. Then if you don't know, go and watch one of our most viewed videos. You will see her there. Please join me as I welcome Yeti Mama.
I'm so excited to be here.
Glad to have
Thank you for
you.
always having me on this show. Just a chat.
Greet your fans now.
Thank
At
you
least,
all for always watching us. Thank you for staying through to Just a Chat. And I welcome you to the new year. Welcome to 2025. Thank God for keeping us all here today.
Yes, yeah. And remember your fan, there was one of your fan that always ask after you. Maybe just say a shout out to the fan over there.
Happy New Year to you.
You know yourself, the fan, you know yourself. And we are saying Happy New Year to you. So
Happy New
she's
Year,
back
thanks.
because
Yes,
you,
I am
you
back.
personally asked after her that where is MOG? And now I'm brought MOG here. So
I'm
she's
back.
saying Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you.
On our behalf. So we all are saying Happy New Year to you all, and this year is going to be amazing year for us. It's going to be full of greatness, achievement, fulfillment of purpose, sound health. You are not going to spend your money on any health issue this year.
Amen.
Provision, as in you are going to do greater things this year. You are going to fulfill purpose, and you are going to find happiness, joy in abundance. The things that didn't work out for you last year, don't worry, just brace up, press reset button and move on. So it's not over until you give up.
Sure.
So please, this year is another time to start again. This is another time for you to push up, to push on. That's why I think we should even talk about
about
it, because
that,
people always talk about New Year, new resolution. Fine, it's good, but some people say new resolution doesn't really work. At times, by the time you are getting to the middle of the year, and you forget that it's like I said, New Year resolution, but actually, I don't know, has it been working for you? When you plan to do something for a year, let's be realistic.
Okay.
here.
Well,
So
I think that for me, New Year resolution is not really about having a list full of things. I might have like 2 things. that I want to do. So like for me, first I have what I want to do by 6th of January 2025, like 6th of this month, and I'm going for it immediately. So it's because I feel like a lot of people try to set unrealistic goals for themselves and they cannot meet up with it by writing a list full of just stick to one thing. Okay, this is what I want to, and that one thing will now lead to other things that you want to do. And before you know it, you've done a lot.
Sure.
I
With the help of God.
you know this smart now. This smart goal, smart and as in to set goal.
You mean like a calendar?
Yeah, you know when people say, okay, you want to set your goal, as in your
Setting
goal.
a goals for yourself for
Yes.
2025.
Yes, for 2025, maybe you want to set a goal. Okay, these are the things that you want to achieve.
Yeah, I feel like if it is realistic, then
Yeah.
of course, but you don't put, a lot of people need to understand that there are smaller goals and there are bigger goals. So it's just like you're putting the bigger goals before the smaller goals, forgetting that you have to achieve the smaller things before the big things. So if you break it down, this is what I can or I'm capable of doing now, then it leads to the bigger
So what are the
things.
things you should consider when setting your goals? Like, you said smaller goals, bigger goals. So what are the things people should look at? Okay, this is me. This is my worth. This is what I have achieved. This is what I can do. Okay, now let me start. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
That's what I talk about, the smart.
Okay.
These acronyms now.
Okay,
That,
okay.
you know, all the business gurus used to say that your goal must be smart. So
Okay.
that S, I think the S stands for sustainability.
Yes.
Your goal must be able to sustain it.
Sustain it,
Yes, for
okay.
a long time. Sustainability, your goal must be sustainable. Then the M stands for measurable. Your goal must be measurable, as in, okay, I want to set this goal. How long can this go? Can you really achieve this? Is this something you can achieve within a week, within a month? So let's make sure that it is measurable within this also time. Then the A, I think it stands for attainable. Smart, attainable. Is it attainable? Is something you can attain? Then R, realistic.
Okay.
How realistic
Then
is
the
your
T.
goal? Then T is time. I think it's
Time,
bomb.
but time has
Yes.
Yeah. So those are the
Yeah.
things that can help you stay. Don't just say, by the end of 2025, I want to make
100 million, dollars. Just like what I'm seeing on social
and
media
you
now.
not started making
100,000 naira.
100,000
Or you don't even have a business that
Yeah,
can
that
give you
100,000.
100,000, or monthly your business is not even giving you 50,000 naira, and you are thinking that by the end of 2025 you want to make 25 million naira.
Yes.
How realistic
So it's
is
not
that?
realistic.
What are you currently doing that can lead you to
Okay, you can't say it's not realistic. It depends on what the person wants to put together, the improvement and all that. Okay, for example, let me use our own industry for example. Maybe you have a goal, you've determined that, okay, in this year, I want to go for a particular training. And you know that in that training, if you are successful in that training and you do like 2, 3, or 5 projects on it, you are made. If what?
If there's
Yes.
a word, if you are
that is what I mean. So I don't want us to use a word sometimes that would discourage some people. Some people, as we had, they are discouraged because of all what they planned in 2024. They couldn't achieve it. But I also want people to know that even if you have lists of, as in if it is 1 or 2, it doesn't mean that there won't be challenge. Some people, okay, this is my goal for this year, and I must, okay, it's only 1. Let me as in run with this one. But running with that one might not be that smooth. Because initially you might think, this thing should be fine, should be okay for me to achieve. But when you are going into it, you will
there are
face
challenges.
and some people immediately they face that challenge, they back out.
I think that's still where setting smaller goals start from. There's a big goal at the end of 2025. That's like a future thing. At the end of 2025, I want to close my year with 25 million naira, right? But by January 31st, I want to close the month with maybe, let's say 2.5 million or 3 million naira. And by 20th, you have not even gone to 500,000. So by January, you already know that the strategy I'm using is not going to work.
That is it.
So that's why I say
That
you
is
can
it.
have a longer goal of end of January, I want to close with 25 million. But you can break it down. Let's do January, end of December. So we can break it down. Let's do January, February, and let's see what we. If I see that my strategy is not working for January, February, you know that goal is not attainable.
Sure.
So that's why I say for bigger goals, have a smaller goals. It just works.
I think if we even use this episode to even talk about us achieving this thing, it's really worth it, because I know a lot of people always have plans. Okay, I want to write a book. I want to lose weight. You know, some of the goals that really affect me is I want to save money, financial goal. I want to lose weight. For we women, is another goal. I want to stop a habit. I think those three things are the most challenging goals. But before we talk about that, let's quickly take this commercial break. And you know, we're still in the mood of New Year. Festival. And this song, we've been talking about this song since last year, since the end of last year. Please enjoy Celeste by TIV. You know, talking about this year we go do a.
It's still the prayers.
Yes.
I'm flying.
All right, you
class.
right, Black. Thank you.
Everything goes sell and set, 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 sell and set. Blessings go break it there, 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 break it there.
I wish you Merry, Merry Christmas, Merry, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. I wish you Merry, Merry Christmas, Merry, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year.
We gon' make money this year, buy moto this year, fly first class this year, do big things this year. We gon' make money this year, buy moto this year, fly first class this year, do big things this year. This year, I'ma shine your mind, yo. I'ma call him on you, I'ma be more limo. This year, I'ma shine your mind.
Welcome back. All right.
Yes, so I am flying first class.
We are doing big things this year.
Big thing this year, but start with small things first.
Start with small things.
We are riding cars.
You want to
We are riding cars.
you want to ride private jet, but you have not even entered the what's that? No, economy.
Economy.
You just enter economy.
It is fate now. We are affecting it.
Okay,
You're
that
affecting
faith
it.
collect those things.
Yeah.
Which
Call it which you are not. To
I have faith.
I will fly first class.
Yeah.
We drive. We build our houses this year.
But don't do more than what you can
But miracle money
not
happens.
afford.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
You've been getting some testimonies lately that is making me rechange my mind about it. Yeah.
I'm even expecting
Just
the
say
miracle
alert.
money this year.
I like you. So I
You get a phone call
God should-
from
God should
people
just
that
do
connection now.
Connection. It's also
Connection.
miracle.
Yeah.
Miracle call. Okay, we pray for miracle connection.
Connection, miracle money, miracle appointment,
Miracle project.
miracle visa.
Yes.
Can
happen. Yes, it can. It can. It can, honestly.
Then don't let us even stress ourselves to be working and be cracking.
No, you
don't.
don't.
Well, let's walk.
Let's
Let's
No,
walk.
you have to. You have to, because you know sometimes if you are not prepared and an opportunity comes,
You need
you might
preparation.
perish when
That
it's out.
visa you talk
Might
about,
miss
it
out.
reminded me of something. You know, there was a time I was praying for, I want to travel.
Yeah.
And one of my other people asked, do you even have a passport?
That's right. And you're shouting, you want to
Valid question.
and you're shouting, you want to travel, you want to travel.
I want to travel. Okay, well, I think that should be the first step.
Because okay, if you have an invitation right now, you will now be struggling with immigration to get your passport. You can say, and that time might not be there for you to prepare to get that. So we should always be prepared. Always, whatsoever your goals or whatsoever, be prepared. It might look as if, am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my money? It's not. When that opportunity comes, you just and everything will just boom. Within, you know, some people maybe their visa, they might be thinking maybe within 3 weeks, the visa it will take like 3 weeks or like 21 days or so. But just because you are prepared and God's grace
Just makes it.
within a week, the something is out. Why? Because you prepared.
Yeah, and I think we should talk about people that always pray for people to really see them, to see what they do. And they always say that, I want to start big. I want to do something big. But the small thing you have,
You're
what
not
have you been able
even,
to do?
yeah.
Like somebody was telling me that she wants to, maybe she wants to have a, she's into singing, and she was like, I want your husband to do video for me.
Okay.
And was like, okay, see, we're in a world whereby social media is friendly to everybody that wants to have something to showcase. And okay, how have you been able to show your
Push
skill
yourself by
on your
yourself.
page? On your page, we see people that they'll just carry mic,
Yes.
carry mic
In their room.
in their room, and
Yes.
they'll be singing with a very good voice, and somebody will just notice that thing, and they will share it, and
Sure.
before you know it, it's already trending.
Even when somebody doesn't even notice, somebody might just ask you, what have you done? Let me see, let me hear you. Maybe
Yes.
I can be interested. And you just said, okay, look at my page. This is it, what I've done before.
Even sometimes you'll be doing some things, you will know that people are looking at you.
Like
What
just a
happened?
chat.
Like what happened? Yes.
Yeah, when we started, we were talking about another program and talking about why not wait till next year? And we're like, why can't we start this year? What's holding us back? And I just look at
The possibility.
No, how we started Just a Chat.
Okay.
We started you remember how we started Just a Chat now? As in, I think during our third year anniversary, we are going to show a recap of the way we started. We
started well now. We started well to an extent. It was not. It was not that bad.
Not that bad, but where we had that.
It's not. No, of course, it's not where we
Like what you said, like you start small,
then you get big.
Yeah, then remember then that we were doing it at my restaurant.
Yes.
That we do live. Sometimes the live just go off. Sometimes so many things
So it keeps
happen.
getting better.
Even our makeup that time. So the environment wasn't really that, but we decided that okay, we have to
Give
start
it
this
your
thing.
all.
And another thing that helped me for this, because I don't see it as my own thing again, I see it as our thing. But then, I always do all this talking to this Instagram, and I know this is going to help a lot of people.
Yeah.
Then I used to do Instagram video and the likes, and I didn't know that a pastor was always watching me. So he invited me to come and talk in his church, and he was like, each time he will just be seeing me doing Instagram video every time. That sometimes that people will not join and he will be pitying me. And I'll be like, I'm not putting myself, but at least as much as I'm putting myself out there, I will just have a topic. Okay, let me just talk about something. And I was doing that thing then. So he has been watching me, I has been following me,
consistent.
and I was consistent, even though it wasn't easy for me. And at a point, I now did a video with I think Secret Place Husband, and it was like a one-on-one, like a chat, and we had a nice, and the guy said, why not continue this kind of a thing? I said, okay, I think I will look into it. And I had to look at it that, okay, one of the things that can help me is I don't want to do it alone. That's why if you have a goal that that sometimes you might need people around you, get the right people around you. You understand? So I decided that okay, let me get people around that we can do it together. There's some purpose, there's some vision that it's not just about you alone. You need people, you need team of people to work with you. So, and I think having the right set of people has really brought Just a Child this far. So it's not just about me and Alabi, it's about everybody. Because I know this platform has really opened us up to, that you guys are fans. I start calling you now. Come and talk to us there. And she already has fans all over. You are watching her. My brother used to say, people that emoji. They know everybody with their, whenever they see, maybe me and Abalo, whenever we go out. So and before she said she wanted to introduce me to them, you say, we know her now. Are we not working together? So, people have been seeing us and seeing things. So I think that's one of the things that can help people to achieve their goal.
You start with where you have.
Yeah. So talking
and what you have.
I mentioned about three things that financial. You talk about financial goals. Let's talk about goals, or maybe for women. Like a lot of us eating a lot of things in December, chicken.
Weight loss.
We have cheated on our. So let's talk about weight loss goal.
Okay, maybe we should
let's
go. Let's hand that over to emoji. What's her secret? She has kept our I for you. You people have been able to maintain that.
So if I come out and I say, I have this Abrati that
people would buy. You don't know. People would buy.
Okay, they will buy.
for me to say that, I must tell you that people will buy. If emoji, because I've known emoji for years now, right? And I feel like she has not changed.
But
She has been able to maintain that stature.
God created us differently. We shouldn't.
You have been able to. So there must be a
Hey.
What do? I eat soft yam and I eat chicken.
If I tell you
other women here.
Okay, if I tell you my order of eating, people will be like, no, it's not healthy.
It's not possible.
That's not healthy.
Okay, so you are saying
I
that
think-
you are not, doing what you're supposed to do.
I have not been doing anything. I've not been going to gym.
You might not know that it doesn't have to be going to the gym, but you might not know. Maybe there's a pattern that you're being consistent with.
Okay,
You are not-
my pattern is this.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe let me share
Do you
this
eat
can
daily?
help people.
Yeah.
Okay, my pattern is this. I don't eat early during the day.
Yeah.
And if I want to eat, maybe late in the afternoon, I will eat well. And also eat late in the night. I eat late.
Let's take that out. Late night is not good. Let's take that
It's not good, but I'm not seeing it as something that is not good because it has not been affecting me. So that's why I said, don't
See,
let
wait,
us.
Okay, let's hear from our mama.
Okay.
I know, we don't be
Slim tea,
about
abi?
that. See, I have Slim tea. Oh,
Uh-huh.
I want to buy Slim tea. It's called Bunmi. Bunmi Slim tea. They play. I'll chop your money. I'll drop out of the
No,
country.
don't say that.
See,
No, don't
see,
say that.
let me just say the reality. I know you say, you always say it. You know, the way I love it. I love the way you hype me. You know, when you talk about, mama, I just dey look at you on the altar. I just dey do this and that. I'll be like, this babe, no, do anything. Me that, I just stop belle pack myself before I went altar. You don't know anything. See, there are some guys
Okay, you see that packing is what they want to do. There are people that don't even know that they need to pack themselves.
Yeah.
See, there are things, I realize that there are things we do that you just do, but people don't know.
Yeah, one thing with me, one thing. Let's just maybe this will help a woman that is watching this out there. Number one thing, as a woman, I think you need to build your self-confidence and
Yeah.
love your body the way you are. Whether you are slim, you are
Uh-huh.
fat, you are this or that, whichever shape you have, love your body the way you are. And number two, for me, I love to look good. Looking good is a good business. And right from when I was in university, they gave me face of chemistry.
Okay.
Yeah, they gave me first, and I was like, and then I used to weave my hair. I can count the number of skirts I have in school. I have like maybe 2 or 3 skirts, but I have different tops. And I have a friend there that we share clothes, so I wear our clothes. But you know, I don't look at that. What did they see in me that they gave me face of chemistry? That this girl, she wears this designer. There are so many people that wears big things, but you know, the little I had them, I maintain them, and I make sure I don't look there.
And that's a master class.
Is it
That thing you just said is a master class.
master class?
Yes,
Okay.
being able to
You are
put
giving
together
me-
even the
you are
least
giving
little
me
that you
idea
have.
of a
That's a master class. There are a lot of
See,
people that this is what they do.
Yeah.
So-
What is that? Obisora. You know her.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about her because of how she has been able to bet something from nothing.
Yeah, from nothing.
Talking about how you can
women
treat.
don't just be rapper.
Yes.
You know, the way you dress. Even,
So-
no matter how the level of class you have,
Or what you
because
have.
it builds your confidence.
That's two
Sometimes.
tops.
Yeah.
Wash it. If you can iron it,
Make sure it
and,
looks okay.
and yes.
You understand? So then another thing is everybody we have a genetic factor that determines how we look. If you see my mom now, we won't even talk so much about how I look. My mom has the same body as in very on the small side.
Okay.
So it's genetic. You understand? So and having known all those things, I don't really bother myself about how I want to eat. There are times that I share these things sometimes that when you are setting goals, put God there, put God first. You know, that time before I got sick, I told you that I set goal that I want to lose
Tummy fat.
belly fat, yes,
Okay.
belly fat. And I think I registered for a course there. I registered for a course fitting. So they gave us one food timetable that we should be taking, and I was like, this is punishment because I'll be hungry and my sister will wait because we're doing this together. She will say, auntie here, punishment. You know, there are some things that when you don't have money, not even keto, you won't even do some things because you know that they are expensive.
Yeah.
But see, like she said, there are some people that they don't eat early in the morning.
Yeah.
But some people still preach that eating early in the morning is the most
It's the most important thing.
So for some people, they don't need
eating
to.
late at
Yeah,
night.
no, it's not good.
Really, it's not good.
It's not good.
Just as if you want to
Don't
eat,
be affecting
you
me.
can
For a lot of people.
yeah,
Maybe
you
for a
can
lot
eat.
of
You can eat little at a time. Don't eat too much big food at a time. So if you eat little at a time at interval, it can help you. But eating,
You know,
chunks of
sometimes
food
there's a way
at once,
there's a way food can be very therapeutic for women. Because you have gone through so much mentally. So when you want to eat, you pour that anger in that food and
like me, yeah. That's when me I'm hungry.
I use that
I
aggression.
don't when I'm hungry. My friend has noticed that in me. When I'm hungry and I really crave a particular food, until I eat that thing, I won't get myself.
Yeah.
I shared a story of how I went to buy one Amala Sky Bank in Ibadan, and I had to just pick up the money
You're
in
doing
my
adverts.
eh?
Unpaid adverts.
Unpaid advert. Everybody knows that. I had to just scrape everything in my purse just to from my class then in school. I went to go and buy the Amala. And as I was eating the Amala and the buffet fell on my jean. And I wasn't, but I just picked it again and I was eating it. I took one chilled Fanta, I drank the Fanta, and after I finished, I felt so happy.
Yeah.
Now to leave that place, remember that my trousers has been stained. I was like, how do I go out of this place? But I was satisfied in my heart. I just leave shame, cover up, and just do that. Nobody they watch you. But I was satisfied. So good food is good for the body, soul, and mind for you to function well.
Yes.
So for people that are looking at watching their weight, or
Wait,
trying
in
to
2025, you need to be realistic about
it. Don't say from. I wanted to say a story that when I said I wanted to lose that weight, do you know that I said I wanted to lose 4 kg, and I eventually lost 10 kg due to sickness that I didn't even know about. So if you are praying that I want to lose weight, it's a prayer point that you want to lose weight, please make sure that you are saying the right thing.
Yeah.
If God has created you to be on the plumpy side, see, you can be plumpy and still be
Beauty as it
the beauty in it.
Package yourself well and look on. So don't be pressure with your friend that is very size 12. Please don't put pressure on your husband. You men too that you're always comparing your wife to somebody that is slim. Please, you made her to be fat. You made her to have all those.
People like him.
What if you didn't even make her to be
Like
fat?
victim.
Is it God? Or is it the one who created?
The way some men put pressure on their wives.
Yes,
to be
yes.
slim.
Yes,
To be
yes,
big,
the way they body shame
please don't
and all
body shame
that,
your
yes.
wives. Don't put them under pressure this year.
Pressure.
You understand? Love them the way you.
Yes.
So that's for women who want to lose
To
weight.
lose weight. So now for people who want to, the third one is.
What's the third one?
Eh?
You know, I think we talked about financial, like how to set
their habits. People that want to stop with
certain habits.
Addiction. So that's another.
You know, addiction is on another level.
It is.
Addiction is so I really don't know what to say about addiction. Maybe you need deliverance because addiction is on another level.
It is.
It's not a habit that is easy to solve
By yourself.
So maybe you need counseling
Counseling
for that thing.
therapy.
And you have to be realistic with yourself.
You know,
This thing that is happening to me, like my husband will say, "Not alright." You know. So me, whenever I want to preach on the altar, my husband will ask me, "Shosha, I'm alone, that I'm not alright." Don't deceive yourself and go and be, So you have to check yourself. Don't deceive yourself. If you know that what you are suffering from is the habit that you can stop by yourself, at least we're still in January. Stop it. Find a way. If it's something that you need help with, seek help. If you cannot pay a counselor, maybe go to your pastor or an elderly person, someone that you know is very prayerful, that you can pray together. So don't deceive yourself. That's another way that you can come out of addiction. If you can accept that this thing is wrong with me, don't deceive yourself. Accept that, okay, it's an addiction.
Yes. Like what my son said yesterday, he just discovered that whenever he has money, he will just, before you know it, he will just spend. Yesterday when we were in the car and he said, I think I need a financial manager. Because I don't understand. I will just, until that money finishes, I will not be addressed. Before that money comes, I will have had calculation. You understand? This is what but when that money finishes, I will just, before I know, I think I need financial. When you know that you have an attitude, or you have an habit.
Self-awareness.
Yes, self-awareness. When you know
You have seen the pattern. It's always happening.
And you know it's not
It's
right.
not good.
You seek for help, like what you said. I said, okay, I will be your financial manager. No, he has not accepted. He has accepted.
I know we never accept
He has not accepted, but I said I would be, because he really needs help. He said he needs
I think you
help.
can even think of that at this age.
At this age.
It's a very good thing.
Yeah.
So if you know you cannot help yourself, like what you said,
Yes,
please
help.
ask for help.
Ask for help, yeah. Financial management.
With the right people,
the
right thoughts.
people, and for character deformation. You know, we're talking about toxicity the other time. You know, talking about you understanding that yes, I have a weakness.
Yeah.
I have something I'm working. And don't, you know, there are times that we people that don't want to change. When we don't want to change some things, we try to be defensive.
That's it.
Yes.
We try to look for
They will give you the reasons why.
biblical backup for it. We look for reasons why they are doing that. Okay.
Yeah, it's
You
from my
have-
father's side.
From my is genetics.
Hey, you understand?
You know, but you know, I beg, I will be like, no, this is this anger issue is it right? Because it is from your which your role it is a decision.
That is it.
There are some things that they are not, we don't we true. Like I was studying more about narcissists, and some people were asking, is it genetic? They said, no, it's not genetic. It's the way, the pattern. If you are raised by genetic narcissistic
You will
parent,
definitely have
you
that
definitely
trait.
think that is how to treat people.
It's
If
true.
your mom, your dad used to batter or abuse your mom, by the time you grow up as a man, you think that is it.
Definitely, yeah.
So we learn some habit while growing up from our parents. So
Yeah.
you know, and when you realize that this habit is wrong, the way I handle people around me, the way I talk to people around me, the way I treat people around me is wrong. And you hear this from the first, second,
Third person.
and you know that it's affecting your relationship with people. I think it's high time you start back and say, no,
Yeah.
how did I get here?
Yes.
How did I get
I didn't
here?
get
Where did all
here.
these things start from? So once you're able to do that self-actualization of what you are doing, then it will help you to know that, okay, I need help.
Yeah.
Then you do research that, okay, how can I be a better person? So
Person in
it's not about just
2025.
saying 2025, we are starting everything.
My year of this, year of that.
You know, there are so many things outside.
many.
Year of settlement, year of breakthrough,
Year of
year of
dominion.
financial liberation,
Yeah.
financial liberation, and you don't have any work you are doing. People don't
Or you
know
do not even plan to start
They don't
anything.
plan.
Something.
plan. So you want to write a book. So to just sum this up, you want to write a book. Start as in be putting
Writing a
post
poem or post or content.
on your,
Something
if you know
out
you
there.
have that gift of writing, yes, write it
Yeah.
out. Or as on your social media, be writing something. You know, people love stories, they love to hear stories. So
Yeah.
write it, be doing it consistently. And by the time you are doing it, then before you know, you just, if you put everything together, it will become
Yeah,
easy.
sure.
Like me too, I have that thing. I need God to help me because I procrastinate. I want to write
So
my
many
book.
people. It affects so many people.
And
Honestly.
another thing, write down your goals. There are some goals
And
I
break
wrote
them
down.
down.
No, there are some
Please.
things I wrote down like 2 or 3 years ago that I want to be writing ebook. I want to be doing this. I thank God that some of them have like
Been
just
able
a
to
chat is one
keep
of
them.
Yes, just a chat is one of it, and
Thank
maybe
God.
my book. So once you write it, even in
Make it
2-3
bold.
years, you will still go back.
back to
I've
it.
not fulfilled this thing, so it's going to help you. So you want to
Yeah.
be talking, you want to be speaking, you want to have a program. Start maybe on your social media page. Be talking to the camera. Just take your phone, be talking to it. You want to
I
send
do that a lot too. I do that a lot. Like my children will just come and say, mommy has started again. I started talking to herself. Like they'll say, mommy, is there camera in front of me? I'm used. It's as if there's a camera in front of me. I'm just talking to the
So
camera.
just keep doing it because it's going to pay off one
Yeah.
day. So I think that's what sharing for the first day of
Yes.
the year. We have another story more to talk about, but I think starting the new year is more important. It's not just about talking.
Start strong.
Start strong, better. And once you get to the middle of maybe first quarter, always
Evaluate yourself.
and say,
Yes.
how
Be
far
sure
have I
that
gone?
you are there.
Have I gone? So your final word, emoji.
Put God first. And don't be discouraged because there will always be challenges. But don't stop, keep moving.
Don't
You will
stop.
definitely get there.
Put God first in everything. You want to lose weight, say God should help you.
Yes, so you need
No,
God.
I'm not
now.
only saying that to lose weight because I
Yeah.
know
How you have-
I
yeah.
know how what I went through there. That I don't want to lose weight due to sickness, and I want to still love myself the way I am. While I'm still working, okay, I'm working on my food. If you know that it is food that makes you to be fat, then cut off some jobs, some things, cut them off. Don't want to be
Yes.
drinking black water, like some people used to say.
Yeah.
Cut them off, cut your junks, your sugar content, intake, cut them down, not eat late at night, then put on clothes that fits your body. It builds your confidence.
Yeah.
So I think that's that. So
Yes.
your home final
Yeah, I
words?
would say keep going. Regardless of what 2024 gave you, the gasps and everything, just keep going. It will always get better. Yeah.
Okay, to always get better. The motivational stuff say face your fear.
Yeah.
So before you
Yes.
face the fear, understand that fear. Understand that
Yeah.
there exists the fear that I can face alone, fear that I need
You
people,
can lead people
or
around.
fear that I want God to face and fight for me. So
Yeah.
please be sure of the fear you are facing, the Goliath you want to conquer in 2025.
Yep.
So like she rightly said, put God first in
Right.
everything. Minus God, with anything you are going to do
Zero.
is zero. Nothing. You're not going to get anything out of it.
Yeah.
So this is where we're going to wrap it up on this New Year edition of Just a Chat. And before we go, we can just end this without appreciating our people, our crew behind the screen.
Wonderful
that's made
people.
this,
Possible.
for the past
Yeah.
3 years going
Wow.
counting. And I'll start from where should we start from?
Anyway.
Okay, I'll start from Mr. and Mrs. Isaiah. There, Isaiah Money.
Thank you so
He
much.
has
We
been
really
the one
appreciate you.
behind
We
the
appreciate
camera,
you.
behind the laptop, the technical work. He has been there. Mrs. Isaiah too has been there to help us, to assist us.
Put a
in
lot of
it.
things
It's a
together.
lot of things together. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
And we want to appreciate Daniel too. Is not here today.
Yes.
We appreciate you wherever you're watching us from. We appreciate you, and we appreciate our all our producers. And you always put. I was telling her earlier that you always put fire on the problem that you have to shoot. You have to shoot no matter what you have to shoot. And it has been a strong pillar for Just a Child. I want to appreciate Pastor Nixon Onimisi Odiwon. That's my pastor. In case you don't know.
Your pastor.
Okay, you're a pastor. So we appreciate you so much. Thank you for always keeping us on our toe and making sure that we give the best.
Yeah.
And you always think ahead of us. You think like maybe like 5 years ahead of where we have stayed. You're always looking forward to our best and see that we get the best. As in, you never give up on us. We appreciate you, sir. God bless you and God will reward you greatly. And lastly, I want to appreciate my husband too, Mr. Aki Alabi, aka Prof Daddy, aka Celeste Daddy. In case you don't know, he's one that was in that video that you watched earlier on. That's my husband. I want to thank you, Aki Alabi, for being a shoulder to lean on, for being a strong pillar for Just a Chat too, because you have put your professionalism in this work and we appreciate you and we don't take that for granted. Thank you, and I love you so much. God bless you. For everybody, for people that come to, that has been supporting, for our viewers, for our people that subscribe, we thank you so much. Watching us with your data, we thank you so much. This year is going to be greater and better for us. Expect something amazing from the team of Just a Chat. As we go on in this year, may this year be great and be good to us all.
Amen.
And may we all see the end of this year and beyond. In
Amen.
Jesus' name.
Amen.
Thank you. Love
Thank
you
you.
all.
Happy New Year
Happy
once
New Year
again.
Happy New Year.
Bye.